Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have something very special for you. We are knitting adorable mini hats together, using only knit stitches without any complicated decreases or special needles. These little hats aren't just a great decoration for wintertime, they are super versatile too. Whether as Christmas tree ornaments, gift tags or egg warmers, they look simply charming and I can use up all my leftover yarn. Whether you're a beginner or advanced knitter, I'll guide you through the instructions step by step. So grab your knitting needles and let's get started. I'm casting on 16 stitches, which is a good number for a small hat. If you're using thicker yarn, you can adjust the number of stitches accordingly. I'm using European size 4 knitting needles. You'll find exact details on the yarn, needle size and a link to the written instructions in the video description. This, by the way, is the classic long tail cast on. As you may already know, I start most of my projects with this method. If this is too fast for you, check out my detailed tutorial on the long tail cast on in another video, which I'll link in the description. Now let's get knitting. I'm simply knitting all stitches on each row. This style of knitting with only knit stitches is called garter stitch and is one of the easiest methods. On the return row I also knit every stitch. If you're new to knitting, you can occasionally count your stitches to make sure you have the correct number. And I keep knitting just like this, row after row of knit stitches. Eventually it forms a rectangle. By the way, my 16 stitches make a width of 8 centimeters and I've knitted to about 9.7 centimeters in height. Now I'm binding off the mini hat in the usual way. Knit one stitch, then another, and pull the first stitch over the second. Cut the yarn and pull it through. And now comes the exciting part. I'm going to sew the head together. The rectangle is lying in front of me with the long edges on the top and bottom and the short edges on the sides. I'm now going to sew the short edges together. This is just a simple seam. Now I'll gather the top edge to shape the head. Pull it tight and knot it. Now all that's missing is the mini pom-pom, which is also super easy to make. For the mini pom-pom, just take a fork. Wrap the yarn around the prongs about 30 times. When it's wrapped enough, cut the yarn. Take a small piece of yarn Slide it through the middle of the fork and under the wrapped yarn. Now pull it tight in the middle and make a knot. Then carefully cut the loops on the sides. If necessary, you can trim the ends a bit until the pom-pom is perfectly round. Finally, sew it on the top of the head. And your cute mini hat with pom-pom is finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and have fun knitting along. Let me know how your hats turned out and how many you have made already. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe my channel so you won't miss any new tutorials. And don't forget to check out the crocheted version of the mini hat too. Thanks for watching and see you next time. All my love, Andrea.